Hello, guys, welcome back. We are back with a brand new chapter of our novel Obsession, chapter number 10. Look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Angelina said, showing the saris to Eva, who hadn't been paying attention until now. She was looking for an opportunity to escape to a police station. Once there, she planned to file a complaint against him and find a way back home. Don't you like this? Angelina asked with a frown, making Eva feel a little guilty. No, they are beautiful, Eva said, picking up a sari and wrapping it over her body. Okay, now let's look for the salwar for you, Angelina said, showing her a set of salwar suits. It's called salwar. Eva corrected her. Yeah, the same, Angelina said, smiling sheepishly. You go and try this. I'll look for some western dresses for you, Angelina said, making Eva's eyes widen. No, Angelina, I haven't worn them before in my life. More than that, they won't look good on my body, Eva said, embarrassed. Growing up in an Orthodox family and judgmental society, she was very anxious about her dressing. Are you for real, girl? Everyone here would die for a body like yours, and you are saying it won't suit you? Angelina asked in disbelief. Eva was stunned. Nobody had ever said anything like that to her except Aina. All her life, she had been taunted for her darker skin tone and chubby body, which made her believe she wasn't beautiful. And here was a beauty like Angelina praising her. It was a shocker for her. You go through these and I'll bring some dresses for you, Angelina said, but Eva started to protest. No ifs and buts. Angelina cut her off and left to look for some gowns, understanding that there was no way to refuse. Eva went to the trial room. Eva tried on all the salwars that Angelina bought for her. There were many colors and designs she hadn't seen in her hometown. After much persuasion from Angelina, she finally put on a red gown and looked in the mirror. She felt beautiful in it, but wasn't sure if others would feel the same. The dress ignored the girl. She's not your Eva. With hesitant steps, she reached the door, slowly opened it, and cleared her throat to gain Angelina's attention. Angelina's jaw dropped when she Eva. How do I look? Eva asked nervously, wanting to hear her opinion. Angelina whispered, still looking at her stunned. Huh? Eva asked confusedly. You are looking so beautiful, Angelina said, smiling and twirling Eva around. Really? Eva again asked. By now, Angelina was sure that she is not confident in her body. So she went towards her and held her shoulder and brought her in front of the mirror. There were no guards inside the room, all of them were outside, so it didn't bother them much. She knows her psycho brother very much. Her brother would chop the head of all the men who look at his wife. Look at yourself and enjoy how beautiful you're looking. Did you feel beautiful after wearing this dress? Angelina asked, looking at Eva through the mirror. Eva hesitated at first but nodded her head in yes. Then that's it. If you feel you're looking beautiful, then you are beautiful. You don't need confirmation from me or any other person about how you're looking. This is your body. You are beautiful in your own way. All the people in the world are not the same. Just believe in yourself more, Angelina said, making Emma look at her reflection in the mirror. The dark red color perfectly matched her with her brown skin. Her lengthy brown hair enhanced her beauty more, and the nuptial chain in her neck only made her look more sexy. A smile tugged at her lips, looking at her reflection. It's the first time she felt confident in her look. She felt beautiful from inside out. When she looked around for Angelina, she was shocked to find her again selecting more dresses for her. I don't think this much is needed. Besides, they're expensive. I think this is enough, Angelina, Eva said, going near her. These are certainly not enough. Lucas has a big ass wardrobe. Let's fill them with all your clothes. And don't worry, this much dress won't cause any changes in the amount in your husband's account. Moreover, this is the punishment for him. Let's rob all his money by shopping. And I'm sure he won't mind going bankrupt if you are the one who is robbing his money. Angelina said excitedly. Eva doubted if she was really his sister or not. Suddenly, her mind went to the plan she had made to escape from here. She needs to be careful with every move. Angelina, she slowly called for the girl who was busy buying the whole boutique. Yes, sweetie, Angelina said, turning towards her with a smile. She had difficulty in pronouncing Eva's name, so she decided to call her sweetie and make her brother jealous. Can you please buy me sindoor? Eva asked innocently. She hid her nervousness with a little smile. Sin what? Angelina asked, being confused. She was confused by most of the words that Eva were using as she never heard them before. She thought that now she had to learn Hindi before her brother to converse with her sister in law because she knows that her whipped brother would have started learning his wife's mother tongue by now. Vermilion, can you buy me vermilion, please? She asked softly. Yeah, we can buy that after we go from here, Angelina said, still picking up new dresses. I don't want to shop anymore. I want to go home. I'll change into a silver suit. In the meantime, can you buy me a vermilion? Eva asked. Angelina was so happy to hear her calling their mansion as home. She thought it was a sign of her acceptance. You want to go home? Angelina asked, smiling, a glint of hope in her eyes which made a pang in Eva's heart. Yes, Eva smiled too, but inside she was feeling guilty for deceiving her because she knew what Angelina must be thinking now. You change here. I look for the vermilion, Angelina said, making her nod in response. I can assist you, ma'am, the sales girl said. No need. Angelina dismissed her and went to search for the thing her sister in law asked. Eva sighed in relief as she watched her leave the boutique. Now she had to get out of there without being noticed by the cars. It was a daunting task, but she had to take the risk if she wanted to escape. With great difficulty, she managed to slip out of the boutique without the guard noticing. Perhaps it was because she was still in the gown, making her less recognizable. She had memorized the route while coming here, so it was easy for her to navigate out of the mall unnoticed. However, the heels and dress didn't help her situation. As she exited the mall through the parking lot and entered the street, the sky was turning dark. She knew she needed to find a police station soon, as it would be more challenging once it got dark. She moved quickly through the narrow streets as fast as she could manage in the heels and dress. The stares from passers-by made her nervous. She clutched her Rudraksh pendant tightly and walked quickly, mentally praying to Lord Shiva for safety. After walking for about an hour, she wasn't sure if she was going to the right way. It seemed like she hadn't gotten any closer to the police station. She mentally cursed herself for not asking for directions. It was getting dark, and she was certain she was lost. Her instincts urged her to go back to the mall and then safely to the Ashwin mansion. But her mind was set on getting away. So she kept walking until she reached what looked like an abandoned alley. It was dark now. She stood in the middle of the alley, unsure of what to do. fear creeping over her, as if fate were punishing her. Two men suddenly entered the alley, but their appearance, she could tell they were not friendly. Not wanting to draw attention, she slowly began to step backward, but unfortunately, she stepped on something that made a noise, drawing their attention. Seeing the beautiful girl, their eyes clouded with lust, and they started walking toward her. Before they could reach her, she ran as fast as she could, only to be met by a wall. She realized there was no way out. Tears streamed down her face as she contemplated the possibilities of what could happen to her. She heard distant noises and hid behind a large waste basket in the corner. She cupped her mouth with her hands to stay silent, but the tears of fear continued to fall. At that moment, she wished her husband were there with her. It took Angelina about half an hour to find Vermilion. She was happy that she could finally get what her sister in law asked, and she was going to flex this to her grumpy brother after reaching home. But all her happiness vanished when she saw that there was no trace of Eva inside the boutique. Where is my sister? Angelina roared at the salesgirl who shook like a leaf hearing her. She was not here when I came back from the storeroom. I thought she left with you. The girl trembled while responding to her. All the guards entered inside the boutique, hearing Angelina's loud voice. What the hell were you guys doing? Where is Mrs. Ashwin? Angelina shouted at them, referring to Eva. Ma'am, haven't, haven't left the boutique yet. We all have been outside the shop, one of the guards said, making Angelina rub her forehead in frustration. But she's not inside, your morons. Half of you go and check the whole mall, she ordered, and some of the guards left for searching, while the others stayed behind. Get me the CCTV footage, Angelina demanded. Gone her carefree self. She just wished that Eva was safe and sound because she doesn't know what her brother would do to the world if something happened to his precious darling. The salesgirl brought the footage, and Zelina and the guards saw how easily Eva walked out of the boutique and nobody even noticed her. And Zelina turned to the guards who had fear evident in their faces. Lucas, she said, making them gulp in fear. They have heard what happened to the guard who yelled at Mrs. Ashwin a few days ago, and they know that their destiny would be any different if they can't find her. Lucas is going to bury you alive, you idiots. And Zelina cursed herself for leaving Eva alone before calling her brother. He answered in the second ring. What is it, little sis? All okay? My darling is okay? He asked as soon as he answered the call. Lucas, Angelina said, her voice low. And hearing her, he sensed that something had gone wrong. Just tell me you and Eva are safe, he said. A noise of something breaking came through the phone. She is missing, Angelina said with great difficulty. Even though she was strong and sassy for the world, she was a big softy when it comes to her family, just like her mother. I'm coming, he said, and the call disconnected. Lucas only saw red after hearing what his little sister said. He just prayed for the God to keep his wife safe because he doesn't even know what he will do if he finds a little bit of scratch on her wife's body. Breaking all the traffic rules, he reached the mall within 8 minutes. As soon as he saw Angelina, he pulled her in a hug and looked for an injury. I'm fine, she said, assuring him. You go home. I'll look for Ava, he informed her. She was about to protest, but one glare from him was enough to make her shut up. Making sure that she left with enough security, he went to check the CCTV. After looking at the footage, he was sure that she left there to escape from him. But he didn't care about that at the moment. All he wanted was for her to be safe and sound. He turned towards his man and ordered, "Do whatever you have to do. I want my wife back safe and sound. Ain't it so?" His men went to search for her in different groups. Damien also went to search for his sister in law. Everyone present there was only praying for one thing in their mind, that is, to keep the devil's wife safe. Because if anything happens to her, he will bring the hell to earth. "I'm coming for you, baby," Lucas whispered to himself and went to search for his darling. All the running had worn Eva out. She closed her eyes and rested her head against the wall. One hand cupped her mouth to stifle any sound, while the other searched for her Rudraksh pendant. Panic spread through her being when she realized it was missing. She had worn the pendant since childhood, and now it's gone. It had been her shield against all problems. She started searching for it, but the sound of hurried footsteps halted her actions. Fear crept inside her. She curled into a ball, pressing close to the wall. The footsteps drew nearer. She closed her eyes in fear, tears streaming down her face. She thought this was going to be the end in an unknown country, in an unknown place. Then she heard a voice she never thought would bring her peace. She could recognize it even amid a cacophony of sounds. "Baby," the voice dripping with worry called out to her. She slowly opened her hazel eyes and looked into these intoxicating blue ones, filled with concern for her. The face she disliked the most was looking at her with relief. The man she hated the most was kneeling in front of her, checking for any injury. "Darling, are you okay?" Lucas asked softly. A sob escaped her mouth at his gentle tone. Shaking her head, she launched herself at him. The sudden hug got him off guard, but he steadied himself and hugged her tightly to his chest, reassuring himself that she was okay and safe. Her tears mingled with his scent, calming her racing heart. She inhaled his scent deeply, like a dying man taking his last breath. The fear and panic she had felt a moment ago vanished, and she found her home in the embrace of the man she hated the most, and the man who had felt like he died 1,000 deaths before seeing her felt his soul return to his body. His heart started to beat again, only for this woman. So, here, chapter number 10 ends, guys, and we will meet again tomorrow with chapter number 11. Till then, like, share, subscribe, show your love in the form of support. And the support is that you comment, like, share. So, bye.